Russian drone strikes on Ukraine's capital overnight have killed 6 people and injured at least 40 more. At least 10 locations in Kyiv were hit, including a hospital and a residential building. A 6-year-old boy is among the dead. We're going to speak to Charlie Stratford in Kyiv. But we're just looking at some of the pictures there of the explosions. These have been massive explosions in Kyiv, and we can see some of the damage behind you there, Charlie. Just talk us through what's been going on.
Yeah, this is one of the strike sites. It's understood that this residential building behind me took a direct hit. It's being speculated that it could well have been a ballistic missile that has done this damage. You can see the entire side of the building has collapsed. We understand that at least 4 of the 6 killed in those overnight attacks were killed in this building. Emergency services are still searching for survivors. We're told that there are at least 2 people that are missing under the rubble. In the last 5 or 10 minutes, emergency services have said that they have managed to free the head of a man who's trapped under the rubble on the first floor there, and they're now able to talk to him. But you can imagine the challenges that they face in trying to free him. A 6-year-old child was killed in the attack on this building. This is a large residential area that I'm standing in. There are blocks of flats all around. The majority of the windows of those flats have been blown out. According to the Minister of Interior, who was here a few minutes ago, he was saying that the power of this attack was so strong that people were literally hurled out of their apartment buildings. The strike started at around about 11 o'clock last night. We could hear drones flying overhead across the centre of the city. Those attacks ended at around about 3:30, but then there was another alert around 4:30ish, and we could hear what sounded like ballistic missiles going across, at least one what sounded like a ballistic missile going across the city skyline, followed by huge explosions. It's safe to say that this is unequivocally one of the largest attacks that we've seen in recent weeks, and the majority, as you said in the intro, focusing on Kyiv. Certainly, according to the authorities initially, they were saying that there were 27 locations around the city, the capital, that were hit last night.
So the people of Kyiv being bombarded by these strikes. At the same time, let's just talk about domestic politics for a second. President Vladimir Zelenskyy facing his own problems, isn't he? Because there are demonstrations after he brought the control of the anti-corruption organizations under his administration. So he's now having to deal with that as well.
That's right. A huge political crisis for Zelenskyy following the protests. We have to move there. Sorry, Doha. We're being asked by the emergency services to move, but we'll obviously be bringing you more updates in the hours ahead.
Yeah, Charlie, obviously we understand that it is an active scene. We'll come back to you when things are a little bit more settled. Charles Stratford there in Kyiv.
Don't miss out the full picture. Subscribe to Al Jazeera for reliable news and expert insights. Like, share, stay ahead.